What's going on, guys? Mitch here. Today we're taking a look at the Rapha Rainproof Essentials case. This is their regular size. I know that you may have seen a size extra large or large. I believe it's just large that I have had in the past, but I wanted to try out the regular as well to see, as always, the minimum size that I can get away with. One thing with Rapha, I dig that they come with a lot of the kind of reusable materials, and this being no different, comes in a reusable recycled bag, as well as the cardboard that the bag came in, or shipped in, was all reusable as well. So I think that's cool, and just anything to help support the environment. We're cyclists, so at the end of the day, probably not a bad thing. Okay, so off the hop, let's take a look at this. So apparently it's waterproof, so I'm looking at that seam, looking that it's probably fairly waterproof or resistant, because that is a sealed zipper, which is always cool. Nice little pull tab there, so when you're tired and exhausted, you're still able to use your fingers to open that. Now, I don't see where it says anything on the sticker. I guess I should show you that. Just so you're aware. There we go, if you want to pause and look at the serial number of the code. Black XXX, aka my favorite movie. Big Vin Diesel guy, just kidding. And then please, on the tag, good pull tab, but don't use that obviously for your earrings, because you only have one and it'll look ludicrous. So let's open this guy up. And much like the other one, we've got a bunch of stuffing, which we aren't going to use. Anti-mold and a silica pack, so that's cool. I don't know what this one's for. Maybe they separate the two with that. Didn't really pay too much attention. And then on the inside, Bon Courage. Don't know what that means. And hopefully, let's be honest, I don't have to read that very often if I keep tools in here. A couple things which is cool. I dig how there's a separate divider here that you can kind of separate probably your phone from the main compartment, which is awesome. And then on the inside we have that zipper. So if I'm using this for something small, I'd probably say you're utilizing this compartment here for your keys, maybe a $20 bill, that kind of thing, like super secure kind of stuff. But everywhere else is kind of free game. And then behind that Bon Courage tab, you have access to another flap. Not just the one, sorry, I thought there's two in there. I thought there was a tab, I thought there was a flap kind of folding up, but there isn't. Yeah, so obviously, key compartment. Now I don't see where you tie a key into here, sometimes they do that. The zippers are obviously kind of got that little Rapha logo in its line, so that's cool. But non-expandable base, I kind of would like to see that be stretchier. But then again, less is more, and maybe the whole point of this is minimalist, in that they want you to not put a ton of crap in here. For me, the other thing that I would have liked, I thought it was more of a wallet style, so the whole thing could kind of open up on itself, and it's not. It's more of like a makeup case. Not that I would know what that looks like. Yeah, it's definitely usable. It's definitely probably made so that when you're holding it, you're not dropping things because you don't have a table to fully open it, I'm assuming, while you're out on the road. For me, I've got two phones here, iPhone 14, it's all greased up, and a work iPhone 8. Don't judge, but I think I could fit this 14 in here. It's going to be tight, but it will fit in there. Wow, good. Look at that, iPhone 14 in there. I really did. That was going to be, when I was looking at the specs on it, I wasn't sure if it would fit. And then the 8 obviously is really compact and will fit in there, no problem as well. Now for me, what am I going to carry in this guy? Well, probably, like I said, keys, cash, possibly a knife, and maybe a multi-tool, and probably some nun tabs or some electrolyte tabs, and maybe some food, some Cliff Bars, that kind of stuff. Just something that I can, put these items in my pocket, but keep them safe, keep them dry, and not worry about losing them. That's the whole point of this case for me. Size-wise, we can compare it with the large version of this exact case, which is marginally larger. And there we have it. So honestly, not much bigger in any way, but you know what? If we're gonna throw a tape measure on things, which I happen to have here, that I just brought down from the bedroom. I'm a funny guy, eh? There you go, 7 inches and 6 1/4. So, you know, a little bit bigger, a little bit taller as well. What am I looking at here? 3.5 and 3.5. So not about the same size, actually. That's kind of cool. Good to know. All right, well, that will be it for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that. And if you have any questions, leave them below. I answer every single one, as you know, and more content coming. If you have a recommended product that does a better job than this, from your experience as well, please let me know. All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by, and we will chat with you later. Peace.